In the arena of sports, every game is a battle, and every athlete is a gladiator.
From the right side, makes a little backhand and scores!
And every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his way, pushed off tackler two, and get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move, Buffy scores!
Passing them forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
Are you up to your eyeballs in laundry? Do you know we spend on average 6 to 8 hours a week washing, drying, folding laundry? That's basically a full work day. Halifax, meet your new laundry bestie, Suddrop. Laundry bags are dropped off in the morning of your pickup. Suddrop will then return to pick up your laundry during your selected time slot. It is then washed exactly how you like it, folded like pros, and dropped back to your door the next day. Boom, fresh, clean, folded like magic. We'd love to get you started. Use promo code SP20 to save 20%. What will you do with your extra free time?
The Wade-Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade-Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
If you live in Halifax and don't have a laundry machine at home or just don't have the time, Sudrop is the perfect solution for you. They offer laundry services with pickup and drop off right at your doorstep. I have a very busy work schedule myself, and there's no better feeling than coming home to fresh and folded laundry right at my doorstep. It's honestly such a time saver and allows me to enjoy my evenings doing other things that I enjoy. So if you want to give it a try, use my code above to get $20 off of your first pickup service.
In the arena of sports, every game is a battle, and every athlete is a gladiator.
From the right side, makes a look at the backhand and scored!
And every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his weight. Pushed off tackler. Two, and get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing them forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade-Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade-Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll.
live from North Nova Education Center in beautiful New Glasgow, Nova Scotia. This is the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championship gold medal game featuring the Citadel Phoenix taking on the Ombre Osprey in an all-capital region final on Eastlake Community TV and Maritime Athletic Profiles. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dan Hobson. Delighted to have the call here in this one. The Ombre Osprey with a convincing victory over Halifax West last night to punch their ticket here to the final. Citadel Phoenix with a win over the CPL Cheetahs, the bronze medalists at this year's championship, as we take a look at the Citadel Phoenix. Both of these teams no stranger to each other. They did meet one time in the Capital Region regular season. Back on November 17th, it was Citadel 107, Ombre 87. And from what I understand, there have been numerous tournaments that they have probably faced each other as well. So that may be just a little bit of a sample size of what we could expect here in this one, and it may not be as well. But there definitely is one thing: they know each other. As you look at the defending provincial champions from last year, the Ombre Osprey, they won that championship in HRM at Dalplex. Game that was broadcast on Eastlake Community TV last year. And this is a very strong team that Tariq Thomas has sent here to New Glasgow. Same can be said for Alex Petropoulos. What a fantastic job he's done since he's taken over this program. This program, you know, they've always had strong players, but he's been an excellent coach, a player's coach. Done very well outside of School Sport Nova Scotia and the Maritime Women Basketball League and other leagues that have happened throughout outside School Sport Nova Scotia. Looking to take a gold medal back. And as you see, the Osprey crowd there. You just saw a second there of Renee Beal's mother in attendance here. Mukhtar Abukar, we're going to be one of the starters here for the Phoenix. Bavarius Carvery also, grade 12 student. Harrison Norman. Murray Upshaw, who's related to Christian Upshaw, known as T-Bear. T-Bear was a member of the St. Pat's Fighting Irish. The Irish, when they had the separate schools of Queen Elizabeth and St. Patrick's, now combined into Citadel. So continuing that legacy as they now announce the starting five for the Ombre Osprey. Renee Beals, Cale Brown. There's Oli Nadeau. Heated up there that third quarter in that game against North Nova and sort of basically blew it out of the water there to get themselves into semifinal Saturday. Finn Sangster and Mason McCrae round out the starting five. Lindsay Walsh, Jake Babin, and Paul McIsaac. The long arms of the law here in this gold medal game. Lindsay Walsh will make her way here to the sideline. Well, just about the sideline, but she is the crew chief here in this one. Set to go. Upshaw reacquainting himself with Oli Nadeau. Former teammates, now adversaries. The battle of the fours, tip it off. Underway, gold medal game. On Maritime Athletic Profiles at Eastlake Community TV, McCrae will start it off. Nadeau going to shoot from three from downtown, gets it to go. Not wasted any time and showing he still got the range from downtown. Carvery fade away, and that gets the bucket. 2-2. 3-2, pardon me. And the Osprey bench barking out. Nadeau. Oh, will swing it back out. Nice little moves there by Sangster. Beals can't finish. Amari Upshaw, grade 11 students, fires it over the corner. Abukar hits from downtown, corner 3. To take a look at the replay there, there's Mukhtar Abukar hitting that corner 3. Could be it for a high scoring affair. Holy Nadeau! Back-to-back threes. Travarius Carvery in on Sangster. Tough bucket. It gets it to go. May have been looking for the and one in the process. Didn't come. Seven, 6. Carvery going to try to set up, and the flush there by Amari Upshaw. That gets the Citadel crowd going. Packed building here in New Glasgow. And then Renai Beals gets it. 9-8. Carvery. Long rebound, Finn Sangster. Renai Beals back out. McRae. Can't stick that one. Abukar. Abukar brings it up. Crosses the timeline. Abukar back in the corner. 3. That's short there. Alugu trying to get in on the party. Cale Brown against Norman. 9-8. Beals bucket and 1. And Petropoulos going to his bench early will bring in Dion Coward. Checking in, number 15. For M.A. Olugu. Beals, Brown, Nadeau, Sangster, McRae for the Osprey, Abukar, Carvery, Norman, Upshaw, and now Coward on the floor here in this gold medal game. Finn Sangster trying to get away. Tariq Thomas standing up in the meantime. Finn Sangster swings at Nadeau. He's got 6 already, looking for 9. No, that won't happen. Cale Brown gets in a new 14. Doesn't waste much time on that 14, putting it back in. 12-9. Carvery drives, stops. Abukar. Abukar spinning, scores. 12-11. Renai Beals, Oli Nadeau. There's McRae. McRae. Floater won't fall. Harrison Norman. Foul called. Take a look at Abukar. And now he has the ball starting up this possession here for the Citadel Phoenix. Hand off of Murray Upshaw. Upshaw driving. Scores. Gets that one to go. A lot of confidence in that young man, and he's going to be back for grade 12 and looking to play and take his game to the States, college-wise. Cale Brown along the end line against Harrison Norman. Ombre wanting a call, none forthcoming. Upshaw again, Upshaw on the drive. Upshaw gets it to go, and one. What a nice dish there by Abo Bokar. And Upshaw had a fantastic performance last night in the semis versus CP Allen. And that hot play is carried over here into this game so far, even though we're just haven't reached 5 minutes gone. 16-12. Nadeau will bring it out. The screen set. Trying to get away from Coward. Dion Coward. Nadeau. Boy, all over him is Allison, also in here. Carvery flipped in. Allison wide open. Zayez. Allison, the grade 10 student, with the easy layup. 2-possession game, 18-12. Renai Beals. Swinging it around. Sangster in and out. Coward. Back out. Carvery, open look. 3. Yes. Tariq Thomas calls timeout, and hot shooting here by Citadel in the gold medal game. 20-12. This broadcast of the School Sport Nova Scotia Division I Boys Basketball Championships here on Eastlake Community TV Channel 10 and Maritime Athletic Profiles. Couldn't thank our sponsors for getting this to air. Scotia Wealth Management, White Thompson Group, Scotia McLeod, division of Scotia Capital Inc., Scotia Wealth Management. Thanks to Rich 7 brand, a lifestyle brand built on ambition and mindset. Defy the ordinary. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Discover a world without limits at SMU Halifax. Thanks to high-powered custom premium prints, painless process, and thank you to Suddrop. Save $20 off by using the promo code Maritime. And the way that the shooting percentages, even though they don't keep track of it here at the championships or at the School Sport Nova Scotia level, you've got to say that that shooting percentage for Citadel is right up there, well above the 50% mark. And that may be short-changing it. Not many misses. Reason why Tariq Thomas has taken the first of his 2 timeouts here. Still the original starters out here for the Osprey. McRae, Oli Nadeau, Sangster, Renai Beals. And Cale Brown. Michael Tynes Jr. has checked in here for Citadel Phoenix. This is a grade 11 student. .403 left. Citadel looking to get a double-digit lead. Wide open lane there for Amari Upshaw. Went down Main Street and it was kind of empty. Lots of room. Bannon Green checks in. He was the player spotlight yesterday for the Osprey. And he had a good solid game, both offensively and defensive rebounds. So try to use him in here to get some little bit of a jump. Ball lost, and it's gathered up by Travarius Carvery. Carvery Now he's going to go down Main Street. Tynes Jr. No. And over the back foul there to Carvery. Referee Paul McIsaac with that call. 3.5 left. Cale Brown will check back in, and Finn Sangster to the bench. McRae, Oli Nadeau, off to a good start. 6 points. Back it in. Double team. That left a wide open Cale Brown, so great teamwork there. Nadeau got the double team, and that allowed him to get the pass over to the open Brown, who got the perfect shot. Allison looking for the bucket. Here's that spin move, and a foul there on Bannon Green. His first. 3 team fouls on both sides so far with 3:02 left. A miss on the first. Sinks the second. A 10-point game. The number 1 seed and the number 3 seed. 3 seed Osprey, number 1 Citadel. Green, no. Amari Upshaw with the rebound. Quickly up, Tynes over in the corner. Coward, no. Long rebound up for grabs. Beals tried to get a piece. New clock and a 14 seconds for Citadel. Now settled down here by the Osprey. Don't want to get into a track meet with Citadel. Renai Beals off glass. Carvery. Allison. Nadeau stands his position. Nadeau goes down to the floor. Loose ball foul to Zayez Allison. As soon as I say it's Allison, it actually gave it to Dion Coward, his first. It's a 4th team foul, 2:15 left. McRae. Oli Nadeau leans his body in. Oli Nadeau tacks the rim. We'll have to knock him down from the stripe. There's a little bit of the contact. Is this on Coward or just on Tynes Jr.? Tynes Jr. It's his first. Nadeau doesn't waste much time from the free throw line. It just pretty much grips it and rips it. And what we've noticed so far this weekend at the championship. To the Osprey fans that have been watching during the regular season, they pretty much know that that's just the way that he has operated. Had a chance to meet that gentleman at the AUS Basketball Championships a couple weeks back. Scotiabank Center in Halifax. Tynes Jr. Can't hit from long distance. Brown quickly up, and McRae's right there. McRae, open lane along the baseline, scores it. 7-point game, 24-17. Javarius Carvery. Dion Coward, Curtis Coward in the stands watching. Step back jumper, Carvery short. Nadeau will bring it up. Nadeau on the attack with the right hand. 5-point game. Carvery fakes. Carvery on, bring it out. The arc. Carvery now once again. Corner from the elbow. Yes. Javarius Carvery. 7-point game. 45 seconds left. No team fouls to give here for Citadel. Nadeau trying to get maybe something there. They'll get to the line. Dion Coward tried to swing it there to Tynes. Nadeau playing his case on the previous possession there. Finn McCormick will check in here for the Ombre Osprey. He's a great 10 student. Interesting enough, really haven't had a chance to really talk about the accolades here of Mason McRae, grade 9, number 23 out here for the Osprey. Big moment here for the grade 9 student at a provincial gold medal game. Renai Beals. A 2-second difference between the game clock and shot clock, and I said no fouls to give. Citadel in the penalty. Back out, McRae, in and out. Cale Brown tips it out right to the hands there of Norman Carvery. Oh, it would have counted. What a first quarter, 26 points put on the board there by the number 1 ranked Citadel Phoenix. They have a 7-point lead over the Ombre Osprey, the gold medal game here at the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships on Eastlake Community TV and Maritime Athletic Profiles. Look at some of the action. That's Carvey looking pretty good and hot. So, I mean, you get those starting 5 going. Abokar has been pretty good at handing it off, but Upshaw, great start. Carvery as well. And some of the bench strength of Allison and Coward, and there's that big one there by Amari Upshaw. That is a very pumped Citadel Phoenix bench. As I said, Abokar sort of like basically getting a lot of assists so far in this gold medal game. Like Upshot, just like thought there probably should have been an M1. He was happy to get the bucket, but thought maybe should have got to the line for one more. And an open opportunity for Zayez Allison. But I said very strong shooting percentage here for the Citadel Phoenix, and bench. Finn McLean and crew. And this was an open lane. That's probably one of the easier buckets that Omari Upshaw is going to have in his career. Allowed to walk down Main Street and lay it up and in. Thought we might have seen a little bit of showtime, but not quite. Second quarter just set to get underway in the gold medal game. And if you're just joining us, these teams met in the Capital Region regular season, and I said there was probably also times they met in tournaments as well. And if you had to go around to try to figure out the tournaments that they did meet, well, it wouldn't probably get a lot accomplished. But 107-87 back on November 17th. That's the early start of the season, but Abokar, Allison, Tynes with the bucket. 9-point game. John Brown, pardon me, and Tynes gets back to defend that. Abokar, boy, deflected by Nadeau, but Coward tried to hit and couldn't. Nadeau, a little bit of a hand there from Allison as he goes up court. McRae, fade away, no. McCormick trying to get the second chance opportunity for the Osprey, unsuccessful. Coward, catch and shoot from the corner, and it won't go. Foul there to Citadel Phoenix. Michael Tynes Jr. for the push. Second foul there to Michael Tynes Jr. And Rory Upshaw returns. 28-19. Nadeau wanting to spread it out. Renai Beals. Nadeau fade away by Nadeau. Only Nadeau, long distance two. 28-21. Murray Upshaw. Norman. Coward. Brown with the defensive board. Renai Beals, I thought he might have stepped back there from Upshaw. No stranger to each other based upon the interview I had with Upshaw yesterday. Nadeau, step back. Brought down by Allison. Akhtar Abokar. Abokar. In. Catching and shooting is Coward. Dion Coward. Can't stick that one. The grade 12 student. Oh, big time foul on Nadeau. Amari Upshaw be his first. This big quick outlet there. Cale Brown, great awareness, and Nadeau sold the call as well to the line. Coward to the bench. M.A. Olugu will check in. Nadeau with the line drive. Two possession game. Just the footwear for the second free throw. And with ease, and as I said, M.A. Olugu, the grade 11, will check back for Allison. So Abokar, Upshaw, Olugu, Norman, and Coward on the floor here for Citadel. That's Coward. Back out. Abokar from distance. Tapped out by Olugu and a new 14. Abokar. Actually, pardon me, Dion Coward. 7-point game, 30-23. Renai Beals. Quiet start here for him so far for the Osprey. Swing over. Olugu stepped on the end line. Did a good job just to haul it in. And when I saw that pass, I was thinking he may be a little bit close to the line, and apparently that's the case. Remy Omasade has checked in, 21 for Osprey. McCray, Beals, Nadeau, 12 to shoot. To the corner, an errant pass, but it's knocked down by McCray. Beals, short. Upshaw, Harrison Norman. Upshaw, driving, in the paint. Upshaw moves like Jagger. 9-point game. Oli Nadeau looking for a screen, comes from Beals. Nadeau, Omasade, difficulty, but tapped out. Omasade all over the court sometimes when he gets going. I'd almost say, and a lot of people are I'm going to age myself with this, would have to say that he almost has sort of like the speed of a Jonathan Bell back in his day at St. FX at the U Sport Final 8. It wasn't called the U Sport Final 8, but it is now. Had a different brand name back then. Abokar can't get it to go. Nadeau to inbound here for the Osprey. Bills across the timeline. Cale Brown, strong take up the middle. 7-point game. Abokar. Norman. Coward from deep. Air balls it. Travarius Carvery checks back in for Dion Coward. Back underway. Beals. In and out. A tough start there for the grade 12 graduate. Norman! Hits the three. 35-25. McCray. Will Silver, the assistant coach, thought it might have gone out of bounds, as well as Petropoulos, Alex Petropoulos. Back to the swing out. Oli Nadeau. Clock at 6. Omasade! Cale Brown brings it down. McCray left wide open. 35-27. Murray Upshaw. Mukhtar Abokar. Carvery shooting, not hesitating at all, and the long rebound gathered up there by Nadeau. He's on the run. Norman tried to poke it away from him. Cale Brown won't get it. Gets his own board and a new 14. McCray, no. Upshaw will settle it down. Look at the clock. 4:16 left. Carvery almost telegraphed that pass. Omasade with the steal. Remy Omasade double teamed in the corner, breaks it. Oli Nadeau. Battle of fours, watched by Upshaw. Beals along the end line. Beals in the paint. Beals backing in. Outside, Omasade, catch and shoot, air balls. Upshaw swings. Abokar in the corner. Norman, no. Oli Nadeau putting on the Jets. Some contact there by Harrison Norman, called for the foul. They pretty much was foot for foot with the grade 12 senior. Timeout with 3:33 left till half. Dion Coward to get some points there before he went to the bench. Replays, as you see, sponsored by Scotia Wealth Management. Cale Brown with a really good opening first half here so far for the Osprey. He's a grade 11 student. He's been sort of like rebounding well and then getting some chances there along the baseline as well. So Norman, he's a good three shooter. As our HRM people can tell us, those who watch the broadcast or watch games throughout the league and sometimes even at tournament play. I know that the Phoenix shooting percentage has kind of gone down there. They put up like 26 in that first quarter, so adjustments were made by the Osprey, and they're winning this second quarter is the Osprey. would have to be, but the teams came out guns a-blazing. Beals. Oli Nadeau, finger roll, goes. 2-possession game, 35-29, 3:16 left. Abokar takes it down Main Street and lays it up and in. Mukhtar Abokar. 3 to go. McRae guarded by Abokar. Paul McIsaac's going to be overruled here. You know, that's one of the things, you know, that when the crowd reacts as heavily as it does, and your officiating partner, which was Jake Babin, came over and runs over, you know it's probably going to be turned right away. And that's the case. Cale Brown lost the handle, but into the corner it goes. Beals with the shot clock at 3. Beals! Abokar, 2:35 left. Carvery. He'll bring it back out. Screen set by Allison. Carvery back out. The look there by Alugu, and that bounces headed out. Nadeau on the horse. 2-on-1. Nadeau might have been obstructed just enough there by Abokar. Carvery gets the bucket and one. Smile says it all, doesn't it? Know that the contact is coming, and you get yourself and you protect, getting a good shooting percentage to make sure that you set yourself up to, you know, maybe get the contact or get the 3-point play, set up for the possible 3-point play, and that's what they have done. Phoenix up by 10, 2 and change till halftime. We're going to have someone from the tournament committee here as part of our community vibes coming up at halftime. Presented by Rich Seven Brand. Looking at some of the replays here. Nadeau showing that he's got a strong inside game. We know that, you know, pretty much one of the solid players for the Osprey. Having a great senior year, can shoot the 3, we've seen that. Strong inside game. You know, basically he's a two-headed monster. And you know that a lot of universities are, you know, licking their traps to try to get him. And as I said, I talked to him at the AUS Basketball Championships a couple weeks back for AUS TV, and one of the things that came across is he was very secretive of what he was going to be doing for his future plans. So they are up in the air. Osprey fans would like this guy to get going. It's been a tough one here for him, shooting percentage. Renai Beals, McRae been pretty good. Brown, elbow. And this is the thing, is that Brown sort of picking up on what Beals can't hit in this game. Carvery on fire. 3. 43-31. 100 seconds left. Beals. Sangster looking around, shot clock at 9. There's Nadeau again. He's double teamed, beats the double team. Beals on the take with the clock at 3, hits it. And that may be what he needs to get him going. In the meantime, quickly down court goes Zayez Allison. Too easy, they say. 45-34, Beals. Goes cross court over there to McCray. There's Brown, shot clock at 3. McCray's going to have to put it up. It does, off the glass. 24-second violation. Murray Upshaw inbounds it here. Abokar erupts in the process. Upshaw, Carvery, Abokar, Allison, and Coward on the floor here for Citadel. Carvery. And one. That's almost starting to be a broken record. Now explaining the situation to Paul McIsaac, and that's an even difficult story here. There's a third foul to Renai Beals. To the floor he goes, to the bench he goes. Finn McCormick checks in. Carvery has to wait as they get some moisture off the floor here in the gymnasium to shoot the and one. Here's once again the look at the Carvery bucket and Boo Boo, and now a chance to get and complete the three-point play. 39 seconds left. Carvery sinks it, 48-34. Foul to give here for Citadel if they like. Nadeau, short. Gathered up. And Upshaw. Carvery. There'll be a 4-second difference between the game clock and shot clock, and Osprey have 2 fouls to give. Carvery lost the handle momentarily. Coward. Dion Coward. 3 to shoot. Coward in the paint. Coward swatted away. Only Nadeau. A little piece there by Carvery, but nothing. Carvery wanting a call, none forthcoming as he goes explains to Lindsey Walsh. Halftime here. The coach is going to try to get him away. 48-36, your halftime score for the Citadel Phoenix. Stick around here for the halftime show in our gold medal game. This is the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships, the gold medal game on Eastlake Community TV and Maritime Athletic Profiles. And welcome back to North Nova Education Center. This is the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships. Citadel Phoenix up by 12. Delighted to have the athletic director here of North Nova Education, Zach Langlois. It's good to see you, Zach. How you been?
Not too bad, Dan. It's been a long weekend, but close to being done.
Yeah, of course. Talk about what it's like to organize a tournament. Not very easy for athletic directors, but you're getting lots of pats on the back. How do you feel it's gone for you? And maybe talk about some of the people that helped you out along the way.
Yeah, for sure. Well, after we won regionals 2 weeks ago, it was basically that night we started the process of, okay, what do we have to do next? What do we need? So I had Coach Robbie McGregor involved, along with some of the great parent group, Patricia Curry and Amber Cantley and Dana Dominguez, just kind of name a few, who put a lot of time and effort behind the scenes to make this whole process, this whole event the way it is. And here at Pictou County, we like to do our best to bring the best event we can, and without the support of parents through Canteen and through creating this atmosphere, it wouldn't be possible. So.
Yeah, and it's also a lot of running around, a lot of scheduling work. Take us through a tournament. You're talking about the night that, of course, that you run the Northumberland Regional over CEC and CEC, and how you had to get the process going. So much that has to be done. What takes place in order for a school to host a tournament like this?
I mean, with today's technology, it's a lot easier to know exactly who wins in the other regions around the province. So really just kind of communicating with the coaches, athletic directors at the other high schools, and through my coach Robbie, he was able to connect with some of the coaches. And so at that point, we started the process of getting team rosters, team logos, just to kind of get prepare ourselves for the program. And then so when the last two qualifiers happened the weekend before provincials, we are ready to go. We're ready to print, and things, the process started. The good thing about myself is I had the experience of hosting two. We hosted JV boys provincials last year, and then we hosted Division I girls 3 years ago. So really the stuff that we did during those provincials, I kind of used that information to kind of create the atmosphere that we create here, and makes life a lot easier, knowing what do I need to do in order to make this event successful as it is. Yeah,
I was going to say that you did the girls championship a few years back and won a bronze medal, so you must felt pretty proud back then, didn't you?
Yes, and it was a great group of girls, great coaching staff. They've definitely worked their butts off all season long, and especially during the provincial weekend. And just brought the atmosphere along with the bronze medal, then along with the championship game. A lot of broad excitement, and when you have these inner city championship games or just games in general, the fans bring a lot of excitement, and that's kind of what we want to see here at Sports Nova Scotia is, promoting high school students at the next level, but at the same time, it's bringing that atmosphere to kind of give the experience to these kids. On and off the court, so this is kind of enjoyment for them and for us as well.
And folks, a little bit earlier today, you had your baby here with you. You were doing that, so talk about the family and how it's going, the being fatherhood and all that stuff.
And I mean, like I said, without the parent support, this event would not have been wouldn't have been the way it is. A 2-month-old at home, Nora. With the support of my colleagues, and as well as the parents, and my wife as well. It takes a lot, and we got to help each other out, and that was the great thing about this weekend is that everyone worked together, everyone worked in sync, and made it the event that it is. One other thing that I would like to mention, not just the parents, but even our school atmosphere itself, between our administration and my fellow colleagues. But also a big important piece is in order to make this venue the way it is, we have our two daytime custodians, Chuck and Mark, who put a lot of effort in behind the scenes to whether as simple as things as cleaning off the backboards or buffering the gym floor before the big weekend. So just small little things, brings that extra bit of excitement to it and make this event the way it is. So.
Now, you're also an athletic director, but you also are a badminton coach as well. And a couple of years ago, we had a chance to meet Mike Taw. You introduced him to me.
Yep.
And he's having a great success, doing well at Mount Allison in badminton, and was an athlete of the week a few weeks back. When you hear things and you see student success, how's it feel right here in the heart?
Oh, it brings a lot of enjoyment, between coaching and just athletic directors, watching the kids going to the next level. We have Jesse McCarron going on to CBU next year. We have Emily McNeil, who's at CBU, Carissa George, who just came second team All-Star in the ACAA with basketball and in soccer. And just seeing those athletes, the kids you would have either coached or you taught, succeed at the next level. It's just great to see, and that's kind of why we do this. What we do is that's the reason why we do it. So, it brings a lot of enjoyment to your heart.
Well, I think I speak for all the 8 teams as well as the fans, the parents here. Fantastic job that you've done this weekend. Zach,
thank you.
You have a lot to be proud of. Congratulations on this tournament. Congratulations on fatherhood. And also congratulations on what you've done here at North Nova.
Perfect. I appreciate it, Dan, and thank you to Maritime Athletics for giving the opportunity for these kids to be showcased online, and for people who may not be able to make it this weekend, gives them the opportunity to watch the game. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. It was a delight to see you again, and say best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Zach Langlois, Athletic Director here at North Nova Education Center. Citadel Phoenix up at the half. We've got second half coverage coming back after this break here on Maritime Athletic Profiles and Eastlake Community TV. Back in a bit.
QMJHL Friday Night Hockey on Eastlink is presented by CarStar.
Eastlink Community TV is the home of QMJHL Friday Night Hockey.
Tate Kelly, his first in the queue, scores! Nathan Lee stays red hot. What a goal and what a first! Kuliakovic!
The Cape Breton Eagles take on the Charlottetown Islanders Friday, March 13th at 7 p.m. on Eastlink Community TV 10 and 610.
Maritime Junior Hockey League playoffs on Eastlink Community TV. Check local listings or visit eastlink.ca local sports for schedule.
And welcome back. Second half, third quarter set to get underway here in the gold medal game of the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships on Eastlake Community TV and Maritime Athletic Profiles. 48-36, Citadel Phoenix lead. Having a chance to get an update on the girls' gold medal game. It's Horton Griffins versus the Citadel Phoenix at Citadel, and Citadel is up by 11 the last that I look. Maz Gillis, Cecil Wright, Aiden Robertson on the call there for that one. Dan Hobson here at North Nova for the call of this final as Harrison Norman from downtown, 15-point game. Ole Nadeau, Simon Farine, I've talked about him kissing it off the glass and the success that he's had. He wore number 4. Nadeau wears number 4 as well. Showing that the window is your friend to get that bucket, 50-38. And every once in a while, some of the fans will actually gather to take a look at what's going on at the girls' championship. We have the screen set up so you can watch that feed here in New Glasgow. 50-38. Carvery double teamed. Olugu open. Ime Olugu can't hit. Oh, nice bucket there. I was trying to see. It's Sangster that had it. Wanted to make sure I got that right because there's Finn McCormick 6, but it is Sangster getting the assist on that bucket. Ooh, big time contact under the hoop there with Alugu. Foul to Mason McCray, his first. M.A. Alugu to the line. And sinks that first three throws. We return to live action. .13 game, 53-40. McCray. Abokar right on his back pocket there, and there is Nadeau for three, and foul underneath the hoop. Nadeau was thinking somebody hit him on his shot. So the ball will be along the baseline. Finn Sangster to bring it in. Nadeau, couple of steps, it's short on that one, so a couple of blanks there. McCray, Nadeau once again for three. Third time's the charm there for Oli Nadeau. 10-point game. Murray Upshaw trying to lose the Alugu screen. Carvery poked away by Brown. Murray Upshaw has it. 8 to shoot. Alugu screen. Upshaw over the corner. Harrison Norman on the take. Outside. Abokar. Can't get it. Harrison Norman with the rebound. Swatted there by Brown. He thought it was all ball. Actually, Finn Sangster thought it was all ball. Paul McIsaac says foul. Not happy is the Osprey fans. First foul to Finn Sangster. Harrison Norman. Makes it an 11-point game, looking to make it 12. It does with ease. Mason McCray, Abokar on the one-on-one. Might have got away with a little bit of push-off McCray, but allowing that to go. Oli Nadeau with the layup up and in. Renai Beals caught for the foul. Upshaw was the one that went down on the play. That's tough. Beals has 4. So that will bring Remy Omasade back in. Beals having a tough afternoon here in New Glasgow today. Coaching staff tried to talk to him and try to get him to get a cooler head, but definitely not the gold medal game that he was kind of hoping for. Abokar going end to end. And he'll go shoot 2. Remy Omasade with his first. And whoa, that really piled up real quickly. 4 team fouls for the Osprey. 7:19 left in this quarter, so that's going to be tough. It could be 3 throws here for Citadel later stages of the quarter, and it actually could be even earlier than that. So there, it's a foul trouble. Abokar. Second team foul there for Citadel, and that's his first. Finn Sangster trying to come up, and he'll get that foot race on Carvery. Great awareness. Finn Sangster, Nadeau, call for the screen from McCray, sends it to the corner. Brown out of control. Thinks he might have got some contact. None forthcoming in terms of a call from Walsh, Babin, and McIsaac. Amari Upshot Leans into Oli Nadeau. Not sure if Nadeau's trying to sell the goal or if there was contact. Either way, he gets the bucket. 13-point lead. Omasade. Finn Sangster. Clock at 5. Brown battling. Foul 2, Citadel Phoenix. And that's to Harrison Norman, his third. Alex Petropoulos will make the substitution. As Travarius Carvey will check back in. Cale Brown blanks on the first. (58-46), 6:24. Carvey driving in the paint. That won't fall. McRae, Nadeau. Nadeau trying to go into it. He'll kick it out for the meantime. Did bring it in momentarily. McRae. Nadeau set the screen momentarily. Nadeau, Abokar, maybe a size mismatch. Nadeau can't get it to go. Quickly up. Outlet pass. Carvey. Cross court. Coward. Yes. 15-point lead, and Tariq Thomas to the scorer's table to call timeout. This broadcast of the School Sport Nova Scotia D1 Boys Basketball Championships on Eastlink Community TV Channel 10 and Maritime Athletic Profiles couldn't be held without the gracious help of Scotia Wealth Management, White Thomas Group, Scotia McLeod, a division of Scotia Capital Inc., Scotia Wealth Management. Also a thank you to the Rich 7 brand, a lifestyle brand built on ambition and mindset. Defy the ordinary. Where your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Discover a world without limits at SMU Halifax. Thanks to high-powered custom premium prints, painless process, and a thank you to Sundrop. Save $20 off by using the promo code SP20. .544 left to go here in the third quarter. Looking at the Coward 3 that took us to the timeout. There's a 2-3 set up there for the Citadel Phoenix. Cale Brown. Nadeau for 3. No. Abokar over to Upshaw. Upshaw leans in. Ball tipped off by Michael Tynes and out for the Osprey basketball. 5:21 left. We're almost approaching halftime of the girls' game. The last that we saw, Citadel was leading against Horton. Citadel Phoenix looking to sweep the basketball Provincials D1 Championships. Amari Upshaw, a very athletic bucket. Halfway third quarter, 17, and Abokar is going to get his second. Allison will check in. Abokar to the bench with his second foul. McRae will be the floor general on this possession for the Ombre Osprey. McCray on the take. Up and over Allison. And it falls. 63-48. Big time throw. Allison right there. Allison hacked. I believe it's going against Amasade. I believe that's his second, and it is. That's a 15 foul, and as I said, they did a great job because they had 4 quick ones with 7:14 left. They get their 5th now with 4:33, so it couldn't have been as disastrous as it could be, but it's still not a good situation. Free throws the rest of the way here for Citadel. Allison can't take advantage of it, but Tynes Jr. comes up. Bounce pass Carvery, lost the handle on it. 5-on-4 is Carvery slow to get up there. Coward gets a piece. In the meantime, Carvery back into the play here for Citadel. McCray, shot clock at 12. Oli Nadeau, Carvery right in his face. Nadeau bouncing, looking for some help. Shot clock at 4, puts up the shot. Well off the mark. Cale Brown tried to hold it in, but in the meantime, a 24-second shot clock violation. .402 left in this third quarter. Trying to get the substitution for Carvery to come in. So the next whistle, we'll see. Harrison Norman check in. He's at the score table with standing right next to Alex Petropoulos. Michael Tynes Jr. Swings it over Carvery. 3:55 left. Bannon Green checks back in for the Ombre Osprey. Carvery over Green. Air ball. 3:45, and on the next whistle, there is Harrison Norman checking back in. McCray crosses the timeline. Being guarded there by Amari Upshaw. Cale Brown outside this time. Oli Nadeau, has he taken a breather in this game at all? I can't really recall. Cale Brown, a wild shot, and then the follow-up by Bannon Green. 13-point game, 63-50. Amari Upshaw, open look. Tynes, Amari Upshaw. Get it, but a third chance there. He couldn't on the shot. The second chance opportunity, but the third time gets lucky and scores 65-50 as the defense chant along the Citadel Phoenix bench rings out. Brown, foul to Zayez Allison. He doesn't believe it. You could be the judge. Take a look at home, folks. One of the things that I have definitely learned over the last few years is somebody's telling me that pictures or video don't lie. So I just say, you can take a look and be the judge yourself. Cale Brown. Ewan Gunn will get his first bit of action, and that gets the applause here from the Ombre Osprey faithful. That's to the left of our broadcast location, 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Dion Coward drives, unsuccessful. McCray, seeing eye, gets it to Bannon Green. There's Gunn, Ewan Gunn, left hand, won't fall. Coward, lead, pass, stolen. Nadeau trying to blow by Allison. Got a little bit of an arm in on there, but just And then the shot there. Good. 3, Cale Brown. 10-point game, 2 to go, the third quarter. Upshaw with some space. Too much. Trades the 3. 68-55. 1:50 remains in the third quarter. Bannon Green. Corner, McCray, in and out. Cale Brown out. Nadeau, 3, no. Tynes. Gunn, right there. One-on-one, man-on-man defense here for the Ospreys. The Citadel Phoenix throw it around. 1:26 left. Norman, not able to get it. McCray, difficulty at the start, poked out by Coward. Stays with the Osprey. Well, they're at halftime, so if you're just joined us from 610 on Eastlake Community TV, this is the boys' gold medal. Ombre Osprey, Citadel Phoenix, Dan Hobson along for the call. And the big 3 is all of a sudden what was a 10-point margin has come down to, it is a 10-point margin, 68-58. Big moments here. Osprey were in a hole, they're trying to dig back out. Citadel started off hot shooting. Throws it off of Harrison Norman was Cale Brown. Citadel has been shooting pretty good here from the field for our viewers that just joined us. From 610. Here is McCray. Down low, Nadeau, foul. Only Nadeau to the line, and if there's anything maybe that our new viewers are just tuned in, maybe wondering, Nadeau does not take too much time from the line. 29.2 ticks left here in the third quarter. In what could be a Citadel Phoenix sweep of Division I boys and girls basketball. Nadeau gets that one. Down to an 8-point game. They want to bring it down to single digits, and they have. 4-second difference between the game clock, shot clock, no fouls to give. Everybody in the penalty. Norman lost. Is it going to stay with Citadel? Yes, sir. 9 to shoot. And as I said, about a 4-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. Amari Upshaw, guarded by Nadeau, screen set up. Upshaw on the run. Allison, well defended. Cale Brown, is he going to get a chance here? Nadeau, can he put it up? Can't, looks for the call, none forthcoming. 68-60. Last quarter at the championships. Here's the last segments here. That was pretty exciting. Amari Upshaw on the drive and a big defensive play there by Oli Nadeau, and then Cale Brown. And then a big outlet as Oli Nadeau was going down, and as you see, you thought there might be a call coming. And this was an exciting way to end that third quarter. So yeah, this could be the final time that we thank our sponsor, Scotia Wealth Management, for helping provide the broadcast. And thanks to Rich 7 brand, a lifestyle brand built on ambition and mindset. Defy the ordinary. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Discover a world without limits. at SMU Halifax. Thank you to High Powered Custom Premium Prints. Painless process, and a thank you to Sub-Drop. Save $20 off by using the promo code Maritime. So put your seatbelts on, folks. The last quarter of the championships, maybe. Could we be getting into maybe some OT? There hasn't been anything in terms of OT at these championships. It's pretty well been decided all 4 quarters, but this was a double-digit lead there for Citadel. That has sort of gone by the wayside. And one of their top players for the Osprey, Renee Beals, has had a tough afternoon here in New Glasgow after having a stellar championships throughout. As the teams make their way back out here to North Nova Griffin's Gymnasium in New Glasgow, 4th quarter underway. Upshaw, Coward, Allison, Carvery, Tynes Jr. on the floor here for Citadel Phoenix. There is Tynes Jr. And you've got McCrae, Brown, Nadeau, Gunn, and Green for the Osprey. Looking to make this a 5-point game. Nadeau, a floater that won't go. Coward quickly up. Upshot, thinking about going for the slam, but took something off as Nadeau impeded it enough. Didn't get the foul. Points went in there for Upshaw. 10-point game, 70-60. McCrae. Little miscommunication there as Green and Nadeau were in the same spot. Coward says, I'm going to take it off. Thank you. Gets the bucket and the boo-boo. 72-60. I said pretty much Coward was given that ball as there was like 2 Osprey players right in the same play. Beals to check back in. He's got 4 fouls. Green to the bench. Second foul there for Mason McCrae. Renee Beals brings it across the timeline. 1 minute gone here in the 4th. 8-point lead. Now a 13-point lead. Nadeau, that won't go. Brown looking for the garbage for the Osprey. But it's got to be Coward over Upshaw. Brown with the board. They start to go end to end here at the gymnasium. McCrae, that won't go. Upshaw with the height advantage gets it over Cale Brown. Coward puts it up. And then Coward starting to heat up. 16-point lead, and Tariq Thomas calls timeout. Update, they're still at halftime. Jasmine Kane getting the halftime interview. 12-point lead for Citadel in the girls D1 championship. I imagine probably some of the Citadel fans know that as well. That's game 37-26, 11-point lead. As I've got Zach Langwa, we had on at the halftime. Great interview, by the way. yells out the score to me. He's got it right there in front of him. So of course, folks maybe have just tuned in there, maybe going back to that. But we're delighted wherever you're watching here on Maritime Athletic Profiles or East Lake Community TV. We're delighted to have you, Dan Hobson. Final quarter here from New Glasgow. McCray. Brown going to go, spins away from Allison, and a nice move there by Cale Brown. He has stepped up in this game here. Tariq Thomas will probably be proud of him when this is over either way. A great game there from him. Allison with the left hand. Cale Brown, McCray. Swings. Nadeau! No good, so those were draining early, but they're not now. But I don't even know if he's actually even taken a break here in this game. The minutes that he's had in this game must be up there almost close to the full 40. I cannot recall him taking a break. Renai Beals and Upshaw. No stranger to each other. Fade away for Beals, and that's short. 16-point lead. Nadeau picks it off. Carvery. Nadeau will lay it up and in. 78-64. Carvery. Allison, second chance opportunity. Zayez Allison. 6:39. McCray. Over. Brown. Downtown. 3. 80-67. Carvery dancing around outside the arc. Coward. He's hit his last couple of shots. Opts to go to Carvery. Screen set by Allison. Brown gets a piece, goes to Coward, who puts it up with the shot clock winding down. Nadeau. Gunn. Brown. Out. Shot. McCray. No good. Gunn tried to get the rebound. The garbage there. Can't. Up shot. Hines Jr. Two options there. Who is it going to? McCray, it looks like. It's actually going to be Nadeau. Just his second. Saw the replay there momentarily. Hines Jr. Thinks can't get that one to go. 80-67, 5:50. Stick with us for the post game, the medal presentation. Here, Maritime Athletic Profiles at East Lake Community TV. A gold medal is going to be rewarded right now. It is the Citadel Phoenix. Allison gets it. Lots of contact. 15-point game. That can't keep it alive. There is Renai Beals. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside for just a couple seconds and back with the rest of this one here from New Glasgow. look at the Citadel Phoenix. As we said, so they're just about ready to get set for the second half of the girls' final at Citadel Phoenix. There's a double-digit lead there for the Citadel Phoenix over the Horton Griffins. Lindsay Walsh going there to try to break up this timeout here. So the sweep is almost underway. .509 left, 15-point game. Osprey needs stops. And with the exception of Allison, it's the regular starters out there: Carvery, Upshaw, Egobar, and Norman. There is Norman. Ops decides to give it to Carvery. And I wonder how many boards that Cale Brown has in this game. Must be close to double digits. Mason McCrae. Here's Cale Brown. Stops, pops, short. Norman quickly over to Upshaw. 4:28 left. Allison gets his own rebound, looks for contact. None forthcoming. Carvery, Norman, Egobar, Allison, Upshaw. Beals, Brown, McCrae, Green, and Nadeau. 5 to shoot. Upshaw, no. Allison, tap out. Carvery goes out of control. Here's a 3-on-0. Nadeau, slam. Two-hand flush there by Nadeau. He had a little bit, I think his mouth guard came out, so he threw it away. There was something that was thrown away that came off him, and he's still trying to adjust his mouth area there. Carvery, rainbow, and in. 85 to 69. McCrae off the window. 85-71. Under 3.5 left. Swing over. Beals was hoping maybe to try to go the other way with it. Not in time. Carvery again. Won't go. Follow the bouncing ball. Noah Gray gets his first action. He's a grade 12 student here in this game. There he is on your screen right now. This is a heavy grade 12 graduating class that Alex Petropoulos has here. 7 grade 12 players. Bowles, Coward, Marsman, Gray, Norman, Carvery, Abokar. 3 to go. McCrae gets away from pressure. Beals quickly hands it off to McCrae on the give and go. 85-73. Norman. Abokar. Well, they try to set the alley-oop to Upshaw. Unsuccessful the first time, but Upshaw puts it back up and in. Gun. Boy, he has a gun of a pass that's too difficult there for McCrae. Substitution. Was that Nadeau that actually had a chance to sit down maybe for a minute? I think that's him to check back in. You can see that he has his finger taped, and he might have lost the tape on that. So had it retaped to back out. Upshot! might have just put the exclamation point on this one with 2 to go, 90-73, 2 minutes left. If it wasn't done then, it might be now, but Ole Nadeau says hold off on that for a second. 90-76, still big time score they have to get. More pressuring defense here from the Osprey. Carvery over to the corner. Norman hits the three. Renai Beals. Abokar, pardon me. Nadeau, short. 120, they need threes. Nadeau just happy to try to put something up. Back out, Beals. That won't fall. Nadeau just says, okay, we'll just get points. And then throws it back to the referee to inbound here. Full court pressure here. There's a double team, actually triple team. Abokar breaks it. Carvery fouled. And he'll go to the line for three. Brown called for the foul. Just his first. And now, basically knowing that the result has been determined, the starters have come off the floor. Ole Nadeau with a hug to Tariq Thomas as well as McCray, a grade 9 student. And some of the fans making their way out of the North Nova Education Center gymnasium. Alex Petropoulos. This must feel good for him. He inherited a program from legendary coach Mark Parker, who coached at Halifax West. Citadel, when they opened, Parker took the coaching job. Then Petropoulos took over, was fighting to get a provincial championship, and is now just 37 seconds away from it happening. The back-to-back for the Ombre Academy. The Osprey. Wasn't meant to be. They'll hand the ball off there to Noah Gray. He's just happy to bounce it out. Now he's going to take a shot. And sinks the three. 94-78. Tariq Thomas not too happy about that. Shot clock shut off. Your SSNS Division I Boys D1 Gold Medal champions, the Citadel Phoenix, 97-78. Ten-point lead for the Citadel Phoenix in the girls' game, 44-34, still in the third quarter. As I said, we'll have the closing ceremonies, the medal presentations, closing thoughts, and put a bow on this SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships here from the North Nova Education Center. Handshakes and Tariq Thomas and Alex Petropoulos talking. As I said, it was a long fight here for Petropoulos. So you have Capital Region for Halifax West was the first coach. Closing ceremonies, here's Zach Langlois.
coaches, players, for the respect you showed throughout this game and throughout the weekend. So thank you very much. And without the support of our parents, volunteers who took out a lot of time throughout this weekend, from our referees who took time away from the whole weekend, and to Maritime Athletics for showcasing the boys play during the whole weekend.
Coach's Corner presented by High Powered Customs. Alex Petropoulos, congratulations. How are you feeling right now, provincial champion?
Just really proud of all the people that went into it, all the boys, of course, and you know, the assistant coaches that I have are. Yeah, I think you would be troubled to find a better group of assistant coaches in the province, in the country, and I truly do believe that. So really proud of our coaching staff, but more importantly, it's all the players. All the credit goes to them, and absolute, you know, joy in coaching them. We had our ups and downs, but every team faces adversity. So just really proud of the group as a whole.
I was saying in the broadcast, of course, you've been knocked on the door, and you finally kick it in. As you say, you must be feeling pretty good, and well to you, because you've been working hard. You've done a great job with this program. You've also done very well on the basketball stage. Where does this rank in terms of coaching accomplishments for you?
You know, I'm a big believer in process over outcome, honestly. So I just love the way that we were able to take it one day at a time. And we talk about all the time that if you learn to use it right, the adversity can take you to a place that you couldn't have otherwise gotten, right? So I'm just really, really, grateful for that process rather than the accomplishment, and just, love getting to coach these guys day in and day out.
Now talk about some of your graduating players. They're moving on. You have 6. That's 8 to be precise. Yeah, I might have miscounted there. 8. How happy are you that they get a chance to go out on a winning note?
Yeah, couldn't be more thrilled. Like you said, we've lost. Some of the guys have lost in the provincial final at this game 2 years in a row. So for them to get to leave their legacy at Citadel with a banner and a provincial championship means the world to me. And all of them had such major contributions to not only the game today, but our entire program in 3 years. And so I really can't say enough. I wish I had the time to speak about every single one of them individually, but just the way that they persevered together would probably be what I'm most proud of.
Well, you have a lot to be proud of. You're a provincial champion. Congratulations and best of luck. And guess what? Now instead of being the hunted, instead of being the hunter, you're now the hunted. That starts now, doesn't it?
We've been the hunted all season long, so looking forward to continuing to get better every day.
Alex Petropoulos, congratulations. Thank you much for your time, my friend.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Alex Petropoulos, head coach there of the Citadel Phoenix. They are the D1 provincial champions. In just a couple of moments, we're going to try to get a couple of interviews with some of the players here as we put a wrap here on the championships. Citadel Phoenix, the provincial champions of 2026. Back in just a couple of moments here on Eastlink Community TV and Maritime Athletic Profiles. Here with Travarius Carver, a grade 12 graduate and a provincial champion. Congratulations. What's your thoughts right now?
I'm just happy we won. Me and all my brothers, just happy we won. Long season, but we grinded for this, so that's really it.
Now, you were really hot in the early going, and the whole team was really good shooting from the get-go. Really almost, we don't really keep stats of it, but it must have been up there in the shooting percentage of 60. You guys shot very well. What was that key to that success?
Yeah, we got a lot of good shooters. We just shot with confidence today, and we knew we could win. So people were just shooting with confidence, and they were going in.
Well, the whole team's here. Boy, man, what a great accomplishment. Congratulations. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm just happy we won. We put a lot of effort into this, and we were able to bring back home the banner, medals, put a lot of work in.
Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of good news right now. your girls are leading, so you have first get a little bit of first half of a sweep right now. All right, got to go around the horn. Mr. Tynes Jr., how are you feeling right now?
Amazing. You know, great to win.
Harrison Norman, boy, you were shooting really well from downtown. How's this feeling?
It feels amazing. Yeah.
All right. So, boys, 8 graduating players. So I'm going to go around the horn. I know some of you aren't graduating players, but anyway, how do you feel about playing this? You playing possibly your last game, Travarius Carvey, grade 12 graduate.
It felt good because we won everything. We didn't really lose, so I'm glad that we won. So glad it's over.
All right. What are your memories?
I mean, everyone was looking at us to lose this year, but you know, we just kept our effort, stayed level-headed, we played our game.
Now, Ime Ilugu, you're going to be back next year. You're going to have to be a leading cause here and trying to make sure to go back-to-back. How's that feel?
It's a good challenge, you know. I'm ready to accept whatever comes my way, and I wouldn't do it with any other group of boys.
All right, Michael Tynes Jr. Once again, pretty much the same question.
You know, we're trying to go back-to-back. Good to have our boys still here. We're going to try and win another one for our team and for our culture.
Yeah. Well, you want to talk about culture. Okay. So, it's on the jerseys or on your warm-up shirts. What does it mean, the culture here at Citadel?
Well, culture here at Citadel basically means effort, attitude, and joy. We're talking about the team and just incorporating that into everything we do, you know, respecting our people and opponents on and off the court, and just having a good attitude, having good energy into everything we do, and leaving places better than where you found it. So that's just what we believe in.
You know, that's great words. So you're definitely going to be one of the leaders next year. Congratulations on this, and best of luck in the future endeavors there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Citadel Phoenix, you're provincial champion. There you go. Can't think of a better way to put a bow and wrap up and close what has been a great SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships here from New Glasgow at North Nova Education Center. Man, there's so many people we want to thank. It's the Maritime Athletic Profiles crew that have been here all weekend long. Clark Squin, fantastic job directing, my brother. You did great. Cameraman as well. All kinds of great long hours that we put in. Special thanks to Zach Langloff for the hospitality here at North Nova. And most importantly, folks, a thank you to you. Whether you're watching here on Channel 10 on East Lake Community TV or whether you're watching on Maritime Athletic Profiles, if there is no you, there is no us. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. So for one final time here from North Nova Education Center, my name is Dan Hobson. Thank you for tuning in all weekend long. So long you've been watching the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships and the Maritime's #1 sports channel, East Lake Community TV, and the leader in live streaming sports in Atlantic Canada, Maritime Athletic Profiles. Good night, everybody.
Maritime Junior Hockey League playoffs on Eastlink Community TV. Check local listings or visit eastlink.ca local sports for schedule.
QMJHL Friday Night Hockey on Eastlink is presented by CarStar.
Eastlink Community TV is the home of QMJHL Friday Night Hockey.
Kelly, his first in the queue, scores! Nathan Lee stays red hot. What a goal and what a first!
The Cape Breton Eagles take on the Charlottetown Islanders Friday, March 13th at 7 p.m. on Eastlink Community TV 10 and 610.
High Powered Customs, aka the people that made these sweaters, are the perfect example of why you don't support local, because it feels good, because they have amazing products, a story worth telling, and are central within our community. The team at High Powered Custom is central within our community and sees so much of their clothing on local sports teams and within local charities. Make sure to go give them a follow so you see their story and reach out if you ever need any kind of merch for your business or organization. And make sure you go support local today.
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
Are you up to your eyeballs in laundry? Do you know we spend on average 6 to 8 hours a week washing, drying, folding laundry? That's basically a full work day. Halifax, meet your new laundry bestie, Sud Drop. Laundry bags are dropped off in the morning of your pickup. Sud Drop will then return to pick up your laundry during your selected time slot. It is then washed exactly how you like it, folded like pros, and dropped back to your door the next day. Boom, fresh, clean, folded like magic. We'd love to get you started. Use promo code SP20 to save 20%. What will you do with your extra free time?
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
If you live in Halifax and don't have a laundry machine at home or just don't have the time, Sudrop is the perfect solution for you. They offer laundry services with pickup and drop off right at your doorstep. I have a very busy work schedule myself, and there's no better feeling than coming home to fresh and folded laundry right at my doorstep. It's honestly such a time saver and allows me to enjoy my evenings doing other things that I enjoy. So if you want to give it a try, use my code above to get $20 off of your first pickup service.
In the arena of sports, every game is a battle. And every athlete is a gladiator.
From the right side, makes it with the backhand and score!
And every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his weight. Pushed off tackler.
And get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing him forward, and they score!
Great. I know what it feels like to be on both sides of this, winning and losing. It just feels amazing that we were able to cap off on a great season.
Now you got the medal. You also got a piece of the nesh there. So when you're going up to get that off, what was going through your mind?
A lot of emotion, a lot of excitement. We've been looking forward to this the whole year. It was our goal, and I'm just happy we were able to get it done.
Now you talk about the goal, and you have really successful, helpful, grade 11 student, Alex Petropoulos. Talk to us about what you've learned, him coaching you.
Mostly just keeping my composure, stay level-headed, not getting too down on myself, but also not getting too high in the great moments, just staying level-headed, trying to block out the noise, and just performing really well. So,
what has really helped you to have the great season that you have? Was there stuff that you worked on in the off season, like over the summertime and summer leagues, that really helped you to propel or have a really good year?
Yeah, I played for some pretty good competition in the summer, helped me prepare for this. Our practices are probably the most competitive games you'd ever see if you were able to watch. I mean, get pretty intense and pretty rough, so our practices definitely help us prepare for games like this.
Now, there was 8 graduating players that are leaving the team, so next year you're going to be relied upon as one of the leaders here for Citadel Phoenix.
Unfortunately, I won't be returning.
Oh, you won't
year.
be returning.
No,
sorry.
No, yeah. So I'll be going elsewhere, but yeah, the guys will hold it down for us next year for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So you said you've had big plans of going to the States, doing wise, so basically your future goals, pretty much almost like a similar carbon copy of what you did.
Yes, sir.
He said it last night, best player in the country,
yes,
and your teammate Carvery said that as well.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Basically, what is in store? What's next? What's the next goal there for Mr. Upshaw?
Next goal, to compete in FIBA Americas this summer, Team Canada. Hopefully I can reach my goal, make the Team Canada. And with my U-Play team, hopefully we can get in Peach Jam and qualify this year. So definitely excited, looking forward to spring and summer for sure.
Well, I think I speak for everybody here. It's a pleasure to call your games throughout the season. Congratulations. Best of luck on your future endeavors. And we couldn't be more proud if you become the best player in Canada right now, my friend.
Thank you.
Amari Upshaw.
Thank you.
He's a provincial champion here at the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships here in New Glasgow at North Nova Education Center.
Yes, sir.
What we want, to immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll. That's just how I rock.
In laundry, do you know we spend on average 6 to 8 hours a week washing, drying, folding laundry? That's basically a full work day. Halifax, meet your new laundry bestie, Suddrop. Laundry bags are dropped off in the morning of your pickup. Suddrop will then return to pick up your laundry during your selected time slot. It is then washed exactly how you like it, folded like pros, and dropped back to your door the next day. Boom, fresh, clean, folded like magic. We'd love to get you started. Use promo code SP20 to save 20%. What will you do with your extra free time?
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
you live in Halifax and don't have a laundry machine at home or just don't have the time, Sudrop is the perfect solution for you. They offer laundry services with pickup and drop off right at your doorstep. I have a very busy work schedule myself, and there's no better feeling than coming home to fresh and folded laundry right at my doorstep. It's honestly such a time saver and allows me to enjoy my evenings doing other things that I enjoy. So if you want to give it a try, use my code above to get $20 off of your first pickup service.
In the arena of sports, every game is a battle, and every athlete is a gladiator.
From the right side, makes it with the backhand and scores!
And every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his weight. Pushed off tackler.
And get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing him forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade-Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade-Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock.
Eyeballs in laundry, do you know we spend on average 6 to 8 hours a week washing, drying, folding laundry? That's basically a full work day. Halifax, meet your new laundry bestie, Suddrop. Laundry bags are dropped off in the morning of your pickup. Suddrop will then return to pick up your laundry during your selected time slot. It is then washed exactly how you like it, folded like pros, and dropped back to your door the next day. Boom, fresh, clean, folded like magic. We'd love to get you started. Use promo code SP20 to save 20%. What will you do with your extra free time?
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
If you live in Halifax and don't have a laundry machine at home or just don't have the time, Suddrop is the perfect solution for you. They offer laundry services with pickup and drop off right at your doorstep. I have a very busy work schedule myself, and there's no better feeling than coming home to fresh and folded laundry right at my doorstep. It's honestly such a time saver and allows me to enjoy my evenings doing other things that I enjoy. So if you want to give it a try, use my code above to get $20 off of your first pickup service.
In the arena of sports, every game is a battle. And every athlete is a gladiator.
From the right side, makes a little backhand and scores!
And every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his weight. Pushed off tackler.
And get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing them forward, and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University.